this keeps getting crazier. We just got news that will no doubt change the entire future of the Seattle Seahawks. Reports are swarming that after the Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks are going to be sold for a record-breaking $7 to $8 billion. Today we're breaking down this crazy news, an unexpected name who keeps popping up as a potential buyer, and why this will change the Seahawks forever. It's been 8 years since we lost the beloved owner of the Seattle Seahawks, Paul G. Allen, also known as the Seahawks Savior. The co-founder of Microsoft bought the Seahawks in 1977 for $194 million. And under Paul's ownership, the team went on to 3 Super Bowl appearances, 13 postseason appearances, 9 division titles, 9 10-plus winning seasons, and 1 Super Bowl title in 2014. When Paul passed away, the Seahawks were left in his trust, managed by his sister, Jody. And this is where things get interesting. What is up, Seahawks Nation, 12s everywhere, and I guess whoever else is watching this video. I'm Kyle Guerrero, host of Seahawks Digest, where we bring you everything Seattle Seahawks news related as it is happening in real time. We are 5 days away from the Super Bowl right now. 5 days away from the Super Bowl. And news just came up that the Seahawks are about to sell during Super Bowl week? What is happening? And we have one crazy name that keeps popping up who's a potential buyer? What? Anyways, let's get into today's episode. But before that, if you are not subscribed, please hit that button below. Most of you guys watching right now are not subscribed, and it really helps our channel's growth within the algorithm. And if you're a big Seattle Seahawks fan, this is the place for you. So please hit that sub button. Now, why is this happening? And why on earth is this happening right now on the week of the Super Bowl? This is not Jody Allen just trying to cash in and get a bag. Well, I mean, it might be just a little bit. But Paul Allen's trust owns the Seahawks. Jody's just the trustee. And here's the key. The NFL requires one living, breathing person to own at least 30% equity in an NFL franchise, which means the ghost of Paul Allen cannot legally be an owner of the Seahawks. And Paul was clear when he passed away. He wanted both the Portland Trail Blazers, another team he owns, and the Seahawks to be sold off and all the proceeds go to philanthropy. But here's where things get even more interesting. Back in 1997, when Paul and the Seahawks built Lumen Field, they made a deal with the state of Washington. If the Seahawks were to sell before May 1st, 2024, the state would get 10% of the sale price. Yeah, that's right. If Jody sold the team before that date, she would have owed roughly $700 million to the state of Washington. After Paul passed, the NFL gave Jody a grace period, allowing the team to remain under the trust until the rules and timing aligned for a sale. Now, it's been about 8 years, and that good grace string is wearing really, really thin. There are reports coming out that Roger Goodell has fined the team $5 million, the max available, for not selling. Of course, he's come out and denied those claims, but he has confirmed an imminent sale of the Seahawks is approaching. Now, since Paul has taken over the Seahawks in 1997, ownership has been one of the biggest reasons why this team has transformed into one of the NFL's most respected franchises. Before Allen bought the Seahawks, they'd never won a division title or captured any major success. They'd been to the playoffs a few times, but there were talks of relocation. Paul not only kept the team in Seattle, he invested in the organization. He helped build what became Lumen Field, and he set the tone for what allowed leaders like Pete Carroll and Schneider to build championship caliber teams. Under his leadership, Seattle reached 3 Super Bowls and won the Lombardi Trophy in 2014, becoming a perennial playoff contender and became a franchise whose identity deeply resonated with winning. Now, if the sale does happen, this is going to have major implications on the Seahawks as a franchise. This is going to be a major new chapter in the Seahawks history. Now, a new owner, especially someone who comes from very deep pockets and global influence, could bring increased investment into the facility, into analytics, into personnel, into all of that stuff. Sure, potentially helping the team in many different ways, competing at a high level, which we're already at a high level. We're in the Super Bowl. But it could also mean a culture shift to something that us Seahawks fans are not used to and, quite frankly, aren't ready for. A new owner could bring fresh ideas and resources, but he could also lead to changes that fans will not really know what to think about. From how the team operates to how they're seen in public to their branding to anything, a new owner can really do whatever he wants. Now, Paul Allen's estate keep denying reports that the Seahawks are going to be sold, but everyone knows it's just a moment. We're just a few moments away and they want to get through the Super Bowl week. As Ian Rappaport, senior ESPN analyst, tweeted a statement from the Paul G. Allen estate spokesperson. We don't comment on rumors or speculation, and the team is not for sale. We've already said that will change at some point as per Paul's wishes. Our focus is winning on the Super Bowl. Now, a sale of the Seahawks is going to happen. And yes, we should completely be focused on the Super Bowl this week. But in the back of our minds, where's the franchise going to go from here? Who could the next owner of the Seahawks be? There is one name that keeps coming up in report and rumor that's catching everyone's eye. And that name is Jeffrey Bezos, the richest person in the world and the founder of Amazon with an estimated net worth in the hundreds of billions. While he hasn't publicly announced any bid, insiders and reports have linked Bezos to the potential purchase of the Seahawks, especially with discussions heating up about a sale after the Super Bowl. Bezos has been connected to the NFL before. He was reportedly linked to possible ownership interests in other teams in the past, including speculation just last year around the Washington Commanders and other franchises. He does own the Washington Post, keep in mind, which has reported an ownership situations in the league. While some NFL owners have expressed skepticism about whether he would actually make a move, his enormous financial resources and ties to the Pacific Northwest make him a name worth watching if and when the Seahawks go up for sale. Now, whether Bezos ultimately makes a formal bid or not, the fact that his name is being discussed shows just how high stakes and high value this potential sale has become. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't even know what to think about this news. My mind is fully on Super Bowl week, but now in the back of it, I'm kind of stressed out about the direction where the Seahawks might go. Who could be the new owner? And what will this team look like in a year from now, in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now? Will they be the Seahawks that we know and love? Or will they be a completely different team? Will an owner try to move them? Will they change branding? Who knows? Anyways, that does it for our video today on the Seahawks Digest. If you enjoyed this content, if you love the Seahawks, please hit that subscribe button. Please smash that like button and hit that little bell down there to get notified when we post. I'm Kyle Guerrero from Seahawks Digest. 12's out.